hi, 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 hi.
I don't know why this is so high. James _Golden here for another video. Now today we're back on Need This Most Wanted and we're continuing directly from where we left off in the last episode. We are continuing by actually reattempting this circuit that I believe we tried in like the first or second episode. It's not like ever. The first or second episode that isn't like 1 or 2 years old. Yeah, we attempted the circuit again at the end of the last episode. Came third. Probably would have come first, apart from the fact that the guy who was in like second or first, maybe even both the guys in second and first, ended up getting cops. And then I ended up driving into them because it was so sudden. And then obviously they drove off and I ended up finishing in third. So that's horrific. But hopefully we are going to do a little better than third. Second would be nice. First, obviously, great. Like, I'm alright with second because we're still gonna get like a prize and things. But yeah, we ideally need first. I don't think we're gonna get anything though if that happens again. Are you actually kidding me? You know what, I'm just gonna retry. You can't blame me. I drove into a wall that's part of the same building. Scratch that. 2 walls. I was about to say I drove into a wall that's part of the same building twice, but it's not the same wall, so it wouldn't make any sense. Alright, come on. Come on. Are you actually kidding? I do that all the time. I've done that like 5 times now and it's been fine. Why is it suddenly not? Ugh. This game is so much harder than Undercover. This is, what, the 4th episode I'm recording, and so far, I have only beaten 2 events. I've only won 2, and both are sprints. I've attempted an ambush, which, actually, scratch that, I attempted an ambush multiple times. I pretty much dedicated an entire episode to it, because, like, over the first half, are you actually kidding me? The first like half or something of the last episode, actually no, scratch that, over half, was on that mission or event, and then the end of the episode before that, maybe even the entire episode actually. Wait, no, I think we've almost dedicated 2. I think we actually have. I think we've dedicated 2 entire videos to that one ambush mission, and you can't do it. It's impossible pretty much. Oh come on, this again? Really? At least we're starting in 5th, pretty much. I don't know why we are, but I'm alright with that. I think we just spawned in at the same sort of area the guy who was in 5th crashed or something. Or as he crashed. Or we are the reason why he crashed.
Dispatch, 3 race in progress. Multiple speeding vehicles going code 3. Highway now joining pursuit.
Right, we're in 2nd. This is good. We just need to make sure that we don't do what we did last time, and that is slam into the same building twice. Okay, we're in 1st. The thing is, we're in 1st on the 1st lap. There is 2 laps. This might not end well. Well, it might end well. I doubt it though, because normally whenever we get into 1st in races, we lose it quite quickly. It's normally in the first like 20 seconds. Now, like, I tried to turn then, and I either didn't try right soon enough, or I didn't like do it properly. Or like, use the best way. Like, I didn't drift. I don't know why I didn't drift. That probably would have been a good idea to drift. But if you don't know what drifting is, it's that. It makes it so you pretty much stop, but you don't lose. It's not like you are you kidding me? I got rammed through the fence. Why did it have to be a fence that was there, and not a wall or something? So I wouldn't have gone through it and crashed. This is just the type of BS that this game throws at me every single time I record on it. Every time. Just a tiny little thing, and then another tiny little thing. Because if you don't know, so far, I know I've already mentioned this, 4th episode I'm recording on this game. I've got 7 scheduled for this month. After I finish this one, I still have to record 3 more. Which, if you haven't figured out already, means a lot more of this BS. Ugh, so annoying. It's also annoying keeping this channel family friendly sometimes. Just want to throw that out there. But, now this roadblock might actually be horrific for me. Well, maybe not, considering it was only covering half of it. I don't know why it was. Oh, you know what? I just saw on the map, even though we did literally end up in second for about 1 second. I noticed on the map, on the mini-map anyway, which you can't see because my face cam's in the way. Yeah, there's literally no other place I can put my face cam that would be useful. Because I can't actually, well, I think I can mirror it, but I think it would be nice for you to see, like, the speed I'm going or something. Just so you know. I don't know why. But I can't, like, move it anywhere, because obviously I don't use a box. Well, it would be, like, a box for my face cam. But problem is, that isn't in a box, because I use the green screen. So it's like a box that's in the shape of me. That's pretty much what I'm using, a box in the shape of me, and that is not going to go anywhere smoothly. I can't just stick that anywhere on the screen and it's going to be okay. So obviously the corners are alright, but if I mirror it, it's not going to seem right at all. Because it just won't. Okay, don't argue with me, it won't. Oh, okay, that nearly ended in catastrophe. I am so glad we managed to survive. Oof. At least we're in 3rd as well. Like before we were in 1st on the 1st lap, but normally when we're in 1st, this is something I think this is the reason why I always seem to mess it up when we get in 1st early in races. I think it's because I'm in 1st and I know for a fact I'm gonna mess it up at some point. So I'm just waiting for the time I do, and then by the time I do mess it up, like, because I've been anticipating it, it's like maybe I force myself to mess up to prove to myself that I'm right and I normally do mess it up. It's weird, might be something I do subconsciously, because I don't actually try, or at least I don't notice I try to mess it up, but I normally do, and that's the only explanation I have. Either that or I get excited that I'm in 1st, and then I worry about losing it so much that I end up losing it pretty much every time. That's also a possibility. So it's best when I do get in 1st for it to be literally like the last second of the race. Also managed to get through that roadblock a split second before the other guy, so I pretty much just like slammed him out of the way. Just like, no, me first. Ladies first. Better cars first. We're in 4th. These, like, the 3 in front of us are obviously the guys in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Okay, we're in 3rd now. This guy's in 2nd. But the guy in 1st, okay, you know what? I was just gonna say, the guy in 1st is, like, really far ahead, so we're gonna have to not crash or something if we're gonna win this. Okay, yeah, we're in 5th. The thing is, I'm wondering why I don't actually finish the race. Like, why I don't, you know, just give it a chance. Like, maybe they'll. Like maybe the guy in 1st will crash after I overtake the guy in 2nd, or something like that. So, it's just, it's annoying. It's just, I get towards the end, and I know if I'm in like 5th, like 4th, 5th, or something like that, there is pretty much no way for me to be able to get into 1st in like 0.2 or 3 miles or something, when the guy in 1st is literally like 0.2 miles in front of him. There is no way. Of course, I only just realised that this game uses miles to measure distance. Also, don't ask why I slammed into the back of that guy. I wasn't. Well, I kind of was. I was half paying attention, half not. But, yeah, I've only just noticed that they do have to use miles to measure distance. Probably just because miles are longer than kilometers, but still, that's good for my British blood. Because if you don't know, we use miles. I think literally just us and like maybe Canada and Australia or something use miles. Like the places that Britain own, or the places Britain partly own, use miles. I'm also just noticing why we end up talking about random things every time I make a video. Every time I say something, and then I end up having this one-sided discussion about it. Because obviously you can't reply, because you're seeing this in the future. You're seeing this in the future.
Anyone got an idea where they're heading?
Comment down below if I die in an hour. Because, I mean, this video won't be ready in an hour, because this is the 4th video I'm recording, and I edit them in the same, in the same pattern that I record them. So obviously I can't record the 12th episode of this series before I record the first. So I'd end up editing the first one. Yeah, I'm not going to finish this in an hour, because I know for a fact that the plan that I'm going to go with anyway is just record as much as possible today and not edit anything until I have recorded everything that I can record today. Then I'll do the editing. Thumbs up if you're watching this in 2020. I just wanted to say that, I don't know why. But, we're in 5th, we are in 5th. Why is it dark? I've only just noticed why it's, I've only just noticed why it's dark. No, I've only just noticed that it's dark. And now I'm confused. Game has puzzled me. It is daytime in real life, so why is it nighttime in the game? Really? Really? That cop car just had to be there, didn't it? Yes, it just had to be. Why do I find that corner so hard every time? That's one thing I'm wondering. I'm also wondering why, first of all, I just restarted the race when it's the end of the episode, and second of all, why I honestly don't know why I keep, I don't know, I said I kept playing then. We're at the end, pretty much, but I wasn't going to win. Right. Anyway, leave a like if you like this video and subscribe if you're new on YouTube, but please stay active because there is no point being an inactive subscriber. That's it from me, so peace out.